everybody, this is Brooke, aka Supernatural Simmer 34, and today we are back at it with another Create-A-Sim. So I am very aware that this month's videos have been almost exclusively Create-A-Sims. But they're easy to make, and also that's the only thing I've been in the mood for, Sims-wise. Also, I know I missed Sunday's upload, but I promise it was for a good reason. I'm writing a book, if you weren't aware, and I am so close to getting it done. I literally have like 50 pages left to write, and I'll be done with my first draft. So I've been focusing on that a lot. I am really sorry that writing is more of a priority than YouTube, but writing is probably my dream career. Anyway, so in today's Create-A-Sim, I made a soft girl. It's a kind of aesthetic on, I think it originated on TikTok, which is kind of like the opposite of an e-girl. I would love to do a series on this, so let me know about other aesthetics. I might have included a download link for the CC I used, by the way. I have no idea yet, though. You will see whether I did it or not in the title, though. But yeah, I made a soft girl. She's very pastel and cutesy. But let's get on to today's stories. So this one kind of has a theme, which is creepy guys. I haven't had too many experiences with creepy guys, but I've had enough to make a video out of it. So the first one happened when I was around 13. I was in Hot Topic because I was a wannabe emo who didn't know how to actually look emo, so I just bought the band shirts. Anyway, I'm browsing the necklaces and this guy comes up behind me. If you don't know, I am tiny. I am very small. Well, maybe not horizontally, but I am vertically challenged. I am 5 foot tall, and this guy is enormous, mostly vertically. He leans into my 13-year-old ears from behind and says in a breathy growl, "These would look good on you." Now, the thing he was holding up to me was a pair of rainbow stockings. They were kind of cute, but I was not about to validate this man. He was in my personal bubble. I don't have a very large personal bubble, but oh boy, when you step into it, I get so uncomfortable. But my mom is standing at the other side of the store because I'm 13 and I can see her, which means she can see me. So she sees me, my eyes probably the size of Saturn, and she walks over casually. She wedges herself between me and this man, effectively shoving him away from me. I call her mommy because when I was 13, I still called my mother mommy, get over it, and I think that's when he realizes that I am a child. He walks away, but he's still in the store, and when I tell you I was stuck to my mother's side like glue, I'm not kidding. My mother was the sun, and I was Mercury, just rotating around her, never more than an arm's reach away. My mom goes to the cash register, and she tells these people that this man is a huge creep. And they say that they can't do anything about it because of a mental disorder. Now, I am all for disabled people, whether mentally or physically, getting the accommodations they need to function, but, and this is a huge but, if your disability results in you being inappropriate towards literal children, it shouldn't make you exempt from getting the police called on you. Especially considering that the cashiers knew this man, and they'd had a problem with him often enough that they were informed about his disability, meaning that he's approached other people in this manner. This wasn't a one-time thing. But I digress. Anyway, by this point, I've chosen all of the stuff I would like to buy, which was probably 2 items that totaled up to $40 because this is the mall. And I noticed that he isn't in the store, so I asked my mom where he is, kind of skittish. She looks around and she sees him just standing outside of the window in the there's a hallway out in the mall. Then it leads into the Hot Topic, and he's just standing outside of the window. When we left that store, she held my hand, y'all. I was a 13-year-old, and she felt the need to hold my hand because some creep might just snatch me. And when we get home that night, my mom tells me that if anyone, and she meant anyone, ever approached me like that again, I had full permission to cuss them out. Like everything. Every little filthy word that could come out of my mouth, I had permission to throw at them. This would accomplish several things. 1, it would get the man away from me and let them know that I am not to be messed with. 2, it would let other people around me know that this man is horrible and creepy. And 3, if I'm yelling, my mom will know that something is happening to me and she'll know where to find me. But there was another story that happened when I was walking to 7-Eleven with my friend. So we're walking down the street and, well, down the sidewalk, and this car drives past us and honks. I stare after it because I had literally never been honked at before, and my friend says that that happens to her all the time. We started debating about which of us he was honking at because we didn't want it to be either of us. But a little bit later, we walk out of the 7-Eleven that we were going to and we stand at the crosswalk. And this guy is staring at us from the passenger seat in his car. And I just about peed myself when I saw him. I'll put a picture up of someone he looked like. Don't get jump scared. But yeah, fun. Loved that staring at me for a solid 2 minutes. Now, this next story has to be a little bit short because we only have a minute left. But one time I was hanging out with my ex-boyfriend and his stepbrother, who was also my ex, came too. Now, let's call the stepbrother Tanner and the ex-boyfriend Xander. But their little sister is also there, so we'll call her Jessie. So I'm just talking to Xander, catching up, and Jessie compliments my dress. I say thank you, and then Tanner says, "Why didn't you dress nice when you and I were together?" Like, first of all, I wasn't dressing for anyone but myself. Second of all, the sheer audacity in that statement. And third of all, I literally did dress just as nicely. But that's just the start of this person's behavior. I could probably spend a whole video on it. Anyway, we are coming up on the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you all soon.